Mega got mad because I said we weren't vlogging and she dressed up fancy.
Well, yesterday he was like, we're vlogging today. And I was like, and then I was like, fine, let's do it. And so I thought we were vlogging, so I wanted to look presentable for the vlog. I just want to be like that sloppy pregnant woman.
You get a lot of comments about your sloppiness.
I do, but that's not why I'm doing it.
Keep telling yourself that.
No, I'm going to tell myself that because it's the truth.
Julius is going to daycare.
Say bye, everyone.
He's really restless. It's been raining for the past like 3 days and he just needs to go play. Hopefully Andy's there, who's his favorite big dog that he loves.
So yeah, and then we're going to Whole Foods.
And since I didn't know we were vlogging today, I already had a bulletproof coffee.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Bulletproof, that's new.
Like a tablespoon and a half of coconut oil, half a tablespoon of ghee. It was good.
Also, this sweater, if you're interested, I'll just model it for you.
It looks cool.
I never like buy things like this and like I can't pull that off. Like I just look like a front bag, you know?
But a front bag?
Frumpy.
Oh,
Frumpy bag. But it's super comfortable from Roots. So we told you we got a bunch of Roots stuff. I got this at Roots and it's like super, like just perfect. So
show the baby bump.
I highly recommend it. Is it there?
It's there a little, yeah.
Yeah. Can you see my belly button piercing? Gotta take that out soon.
Or else it'll just explode.
It'll just snap into.
Tell me where the cash at. I've been on the fast track. Shorty want my heart, but I can never backtrack. I just wanna smash that, hit it, then I pass back. Shorty want my heart, but I can never backtrack. This ain't nothing new. I've been chasing dreams. She been
What'd you get?
We grabbed some carrots, sauerkraut. Is this also sauerkraut? 2 types of sauerkraut.
I've been liking sauerkraut. The next innovation in food, beyond meat, beyond sausage, plant-based sausage. So here's the ingredients: water, pea protein, refined coconut oil, sunflower oil, potato starch, etc. They're waging chemical warfare on your body.
But when Matt was a vegetarian,
I would get this stuff all the time.
You would get these all the time.
Yeah, I would just eat the entire box at once.
And I was never a vegetarian with him, and they're just the grossest thing ever. I could not eat them.
I used to eat all this stuff. So honestly, my thinking at the time was I didn't really understand nutrition and like what you actually had to eat on a daily basis. I was just like, I can survive on this stuff and I'm not hurting animals. Why wouldn't I do that? And I think that's the perspective a lot of vegans have. You can't survive on this stuff for extended periods of time.
In a healthy fashion.
Yeah. And if you guys are looking for liver, a lot of people commented on our last vlog. This is the freezer, the secret freezer, quick meals that has the liver and just like weird stuff at Whole Foods. Grass-fed beef liver, $7.43 for over a pound. So it's only $6 a pound, that's a good deal. They have whole duck. The duck is pretty good. The Cornish hens are really bad. And here's the frozen beef bones. It's at the end of like the meat section here.
It depends on the Whole Foods. It could be the seafood section or the meat section.
If you want to make bone broth. Marrow bones.
Make sure it's not just all marrow.
If you can't find the kneecaps in the marrow section, you can also use like chicken feet or something instead. We got turkey thighs. Never made them before. For
a change up, we do just steak and like red meat every single night, so.
Turkey is just always really dry.
Yeah.
A lot of comments about Susie Goodfats.
I don't know how she like
got into Whole Foods.
Yeah, or like how she took over so crazily in the keto sphere or whatever.
Definitely not one of our recommended options.
It uses IMO, so isomalto-oligosaccharides, and we've tested that, like that definitely
There's actually been like studies run on it.
Yeah.
2.4 calories per gram.
Yeah, 2.4 calories per gram. So you can't subtract all of that at all. But
basically half of the carbs count. So it's probably like an additional 3 to 4 grams of net carbs higher than what it's claiming. So not terrible.
What does it claim?
5?
So it's like 9.
Yeah, it's like 8 to 9, I would say.
So it's frustrating because it says keto friendly. But we're looking at the bars now. Matt's a bar addict.
I am.
I wish he was addicted to rat bars.
So I got these. These are on an incredible sale for like the past 2 weeks. These are only $3.50 each. And Mega got some popcorn. She's been eating a little popcorn when she's pregnant.
So when I'm like feeling a little snacky at the end of the night, I want something salty, crunchy. The past week I've been craving popcorn. So I've been having some of this. I'll do like 3 cups, and 3 cups is 15 total carbs and 5 fiber. So only 10 net carbs for 3 cups, which isn't like a big deal at all. And this is just like my favorite thing right now. Definitely not something I would do for weight loss, but like I'm not in weight loss mode at all.
You're in weight gain mode.
I'm in weight gain mode. We also got some pet food. So this is what we're gonna use to transition Julius and Miley, our dog and cat, to raw food.
So Miley had surgery, I think a lot of you guys know, and since then we've been giving her wet food and it's helped her a little.
Yeah.
And I think this is really gonna help her health.
Yeah, I agree.
She's very like congested, has allergies.
And she's very addicted to food. So like getting her to just understand that there's gonna be time feeding windows is gonna be very difficult. But I think the raw food will help with that, right?
I got mega hooked on these.
This one's probably my favorite. So yeah, always look at the stats. This one's 11 carbs. The other ones I get though are 4 for half the bottle. So 4 carbs for half the bottle. And I drink like a bottle over the course of 3 days. I'm just like sipping it throughout the day. It's a good alternative to soda in between like all the water I'm drinking.
And I've been drinking kombucha more. I'm gonna get a big boy here. This is 7 carbs for 8 ounces. So that's like a pretty solid serving. I have it in between meals, sometimes at night.
Oh, so this one's apple cider vinegar and lemon. That'll be really good.
All right guys, I'm getting some frozen fruit. I love having these in the freezer. I'll have them after dinner sometimes. I just like not having to worry about them going bad. So I prefer the frozen over fresh. So I just got like a bunch of berries, raspberries, blackberries, etc. My Amazon order came in with some books. So I'm hardcore into Sally Fallon Morell. She's like the head of the Weston A. Price Foundation, I think. Nourishing Diets, How Paleo, Ancestral, and Traditional Peoples Really Ate.
Why are all these YouTubers so interested in ancestral diet? Did they really eat that healthy? Didn't they die really young?
Well, they died really young because of other factors, not
Yeah,
health
it's
related.
relative, guys. So there weren't like majority of people living until 80 or a minority living till 80 and then most people dying at 30. Everyone died really young. There wasn't modern medicine.
Basically everything highlighted in this book, Nutrition and Physical Degeneration. In the 1930s, people eating an indigenous diet, and then people literally 10 miles away near a shipping port that have eaten modern foods. And he's studying mainly their teeth, but also health outcomes. The people eating the natural diet have better health outcomes than the exact same people, exact same time period, 10 miles away eating a modern diet. So that's why it is relative. Like, yeah, now we live a lot longer. It's not because of our diet. It's not because we're eating better food. It's because we have modern medicine. And then a lot of you guys have asked about this. I don't know much about it. I know it talks a lot about anti-nutrients in plants. I want to read it with a skeptical outlook on it, though. Let me know if you've read it. What do you think of it? Mega's prepping some hard-boiled eggs. And I'm going to have some of this brisket from yesterday. It looks really good, but it actually is very tough and almost inedible. I'm still gonna work my way through it.
It's just me, myself, and squad. I've been going hard. She told me to slow it down. I'll take it too far. Searching for a check.
So here is my breakfast. It's brisket, 2 slices. I don't know, I'd estimate maybe like 5 ounces chopped up. And then there's 6 egg yolks and 2 tablespoons of ghee. Then I have this sauerkraut here. That's probably like a half cup.
And then I have Gordon Ramsay style eggs. 4 eggs in a tablespoon of butter, and then I chopped up some cherry tomatoes on top. Texture, taste, sweetness. I love cherry tomatoes.
I finished my breakfast. Mega's still hungry.
Well, because I just got stressed from a conversation we had. And like stress eating on the keto diet hasn't really been like a really big issue for me because I haven't been stressed like when you work from home. Like what do I really have to stress about? Like Julius pooping inside the house is my biggest worry.
It's hard to be stressed when you're wearing PJs. If that's not a saying, that should be one.
I feel like I could just eat a lot more eggs. So maybe I just didn't eat enough. I needed like 6, not 4.
I'm going downstairs. I got to do a bunch of work today. I'm going to have this kombucha I just kind of sip on for a few hours while I'm working. Sometimes I get terrible flavors just to test myself. Jalapeno, kiwi, cucumber.
What's wrong with you?
I don't know.
So it's been about 30 minutes and I've still been editing. So I had a little bit of this, as you can see. And then I'm also making a bulletproof decaf chai tea. So this is what goes into it. This is the chai tea I like. It's decaf. Tablespoon of coconut oil. I like my salt, pink salt, and then some stevia. There's the tea, and then I just blend it up.
All right guys, I'm doing it. Going to the gym. It's 1:40. I usually don't go this late. Gonna do deadlift, gonna do basically back and buys. Not gonna bring the camera though. I just got back from the gym. I couldn't do deadlifts because there was just a guy posted up on deadlifts for 60 minutes. Posted up, did a set, 12-minute break. I did chest and tris and a little treadmill, running, walking. I got some berries here. It's blackberries and bloobs. Epic chicken sriracha thing. So on days when I go to the gym, I will do definitely more carbs on those days. But on days when I don't go to the gym, I do like to keep my carbs pretty low, at least until dinner time.
I'm having a small handful of pecans as I finish up researching my case for Murder, She Ate. It's almost 5 right now. We're gonna start cooking soon. And here's this princess.
I'm gonna cook dinner. We're gonna do turkey thighs. I'm gonna try making them moist, but they're probably gonna be super dry. And I'm gonna try doing like some buttered carrots, because that's the only vegetable we have right now. Some more books arrived while you guys were away.
Beautiful Babies, Expecting Better, and then Nourishing Fats, Why We Need Animal Fats for Health and Happiness.
Okay, so we got the turkey thighs going.
Looking yum, crispy.
Add some butter. There's kind of a lot of carrots.
Hopefully we'll make it on time. It's already 5:17.
Yeah. We're running late. We're not going to be able to talk about our dinner.
Yeah, we always start cooking super late.
We can talk after.
But we're about to do Murder, She Ate, so if you don't know what that is, it's when we talk about a little keto stuff, like, between, crime cases, but we do 5:30 p.m. Eastern every Wednesday. We each prepare a case and we talk about the case and we talk about the theories and like what happened. It's very exciting. Am I even in the shot?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm just showing them the setup.
Yeah, and so we eat dinner also, so it's kind of like a mukbang. So if you're into watching people eat and you don't care about crime, still join. How are we? We are doing fantastic. It is pouring outside right now though, so I hope we don't lose power or anything, because it's been like thunder and lightning.
Running to them bins, I probably made 1,000 trips. Thinking to myself like I just need something to give. Praying on my downfall, they wish I wasn't here. Lost my cousin in my big
Jay Moolah.
Played all day with his best friend Andy. He has a really good friend named Andy, and he's a big husky, and they play all day long nonstop.
He loves big huskies.
Yes.
The turkey was pretty solid.
Oh my God, that was a phenomenal meal.
I'm definitely being a little looser with my carbs lately.
14.
14?
14 total.
Okay. So I probably on the day had closer to 50 total carbs, healthy carbs, and my shifting viewpoints on what they actually are. Most of my life, if you said what's a healthy carb, I guess I wouldn't have even said kale is a carb.
I would have
just
said
been
sweet potatoes.
Yeah, I guess I would have said that too. But kale, spinach, all of those, as far as keto goes, those are considered healthy carbs. I've been thinking a lot lately, it doesn't make sense to me why anyone throughout history would have ever eaten spinach or kale.
It's more of a newer vegetable, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's just so low in calories.
Well, it's all about volume these days. You want to feel full without actually, I know.
Oh my gosh.
Without actually eating a lot of calories, which is a terrible mindset, right? It's I need to lose weight, I need to be skinny type of mindset, I feel like.
Nutrition profile of kale, and there's a little excerpt here. Kale is a nutritional powerhouse, not only because it's low in calories. So why does low in calories make something a nutritional powerhouse? High in calories is what makes something a nutritional powerhouse. Throughout all of our history, you would be seeking high calorie foods. That's why we still seek high calorie foods, but now we have cheesecakes and stuff, so we seek out those. It's also a good source of dietary fiber. Is it though? It has a couple grams of fiber per serving. Protein. It's not a good source of protein. Unless you're eating a crazy high amount of it, which...
I mean, it's not even a good source for vegans.
And this is, I'm just reading the first results in Google, so maybe it's not credible. Thiamine, riboflavin, so B vitamins, iron, magnesium, phosphorus. What I've been thinking, what is actually healthy? What would we have been eating in the past? And just because we were eating them in the past doesn't mean it's by default healthy.
Right.
But I think a lot of the reasons we think leafy green vegetables are healthy is because people that eat a lot of leafy green vegetables are generally healthy because, salads are health foods.
They care about their health.
What are healthy carbs that we actually would have been eating in nature is berries. Those make a lot of sense to me.
The Bacillus family.
What's that?
What Mike Muscle was talking about.
You did say that. So that's broccoli and stuff, right?
Yeah. And then also things in the ground, right? Potatoes and stuff.
Fermented veggies, of course, sauerkraut, that type of stuff.
Of course, they were making fermented veggies.
Yeah,
okay.
they've been doing this for years. Bread, sourdough bread.
I think that's more recent.
Yeah, it's
and more in European
200 years ago.
countries. For example, we ate carrots tonight, and we were doing Murder, She Ate, and a lot of people were like, "You can eat carrots on keto? Is that even keto?" It's a whole food we're tracking it and we are still in a state of ketosis. So yeah, carrots can be keto.
Also, depending on your goals, if your number one goal is weight loss, carrots maybe don't fit into that plan, right? Just comment below with your thoughts on this matter. Interested to hear what you say. My current thought is, it makes 0 sense to eat leafy green vegetables. I don't think I'm gonna eat them anymore. That's pretty much my current thought.
But then tomorrow he'll be like, I want to kill smoothie.
I changed my mind quickly. That's true too.
I think they have their place. Like, I crave salads.
You crave the lettuce portion? Like, do you crave just lettuce? Mm-hmm. Just kale?
Not just kale. I crave like the romaine lettuce. And we're always eating such dense things. Like 95% of the time we're eating like dense foods, right? Like just meat, just fats. So I like to mix it up. But yeah, I'm not like eating kale. We're not like cooking up kale ever. We used to do it all the time.
Yeah, we did.
But not a bad thing. Do it for sure if you want.
And I'm also gonna have a little cup of bone broth tonight. That's all, guys. That's the day.
Expect better, guys. Expect better.